Hey guys, and welcome to another discussion day on Understandable English. On discussion days, I choose a topic and tell you all about it. While you listen, you'll also learn some new vocabulary words. Afterwards, I'll ask you some questions and you can give me your opinion in the comments below. As always, I'll help you fix your mistakes. Today's topic is the Super Bowl. So what is the Super Bowl? Is it a super big bowl? Is it a Soup Bowl? Well, not quite. The Super Bowl has to do with American football. And remember, American football is like rugby, but it's not quite the same as rugby. The Super Bowl is the most important game in the whole season. The two best teams are playing to see who is the champion, that is, who is the best team this year. But why do we call this a bowl, a Super Bowl? Aren't bowls what we use to eat? Well, yes, you're right, but I'm not really sure why we call these big games bowls. But there are many big important American football games that we call bowls. For example, we have the Rose Bowl, the Super Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, and the most American of them all, the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. Sometimes they have really silly or funny names because of sponsorships. Anyway, the Super Bowl is the culmination or the big finish of the NFL, that is the Professional American Football League. This game is super popular. It attracts fans from all over the country and the world. Even if your team isn't playing, many people still watch. Last year, over 115 million people tuned in to the Super Bowl. That is, they watched the Super Bowl. Even if you don't like sports, there's something to watch and enjoy. So people who don't like sports, they still watch the Super Bowl. First off, if you don't like sports, they have what's called the Puppy Bowl. The Puppy Bowl is a cute event where they dress up cute dogs in sports clothes, and these cute dogs play with toys and run around. If you are someone who likes animals and doesn't like sports, well, this just might be your favorite part. Next, they have the funny advertisements, or in American English, we typically say commercials. Now, it might be a little bit strange. Why would someone watch a football game just to watch the commercials or the advertisements? Well, there are so many people that watch the Super Bowl that, of course, big companies that want to advertise, well, they see this as a big opportunity to reach their viewers or to show the viewers their advertisements. So, a lot of companies will spend lots of time and money to make very funny and interesting advertisements. If it is funny enough, people will talk about it for days, weeks, or even years after the Super Bowl. So it was a successful ad campaign. Next up, even if you don't like sports, is the halftime show. The halftime is the break between two halves of football, and they always invite a big, popular singer or band or pop star to give a show to sing some songs. This performance is always super extravagant, and sometimes the artist or the singer will bring guest stars with them, and no one is expecting it, but it's always interesting to see who will sing. If you are at home, well, people always have big Super Bowl parties. They invite their friends and their families to their houses. They cook lots of food, play games, and enjoy each other's company. That is, they enjoy spending time together. So, if you don't like cute dogs, you don't like music, and you don't like funny commercials, well, you can always spend time with your friends and family eating food. Lastly, well, if you like sports, this game is the game to watch. These are the two best teams of the whole year, so the game is always competitive and very dramatic. I don't really like sports that much, but I like food, and I like funny advertisements, and I like spending time with my friends and family. So, for me, I still like the Super Bowl. So, I've told you about the Super Bowl. Now you tell me, what part of the Super Bowl would you want to watch? Have you ever seen an advertisement that was so funny that you talked about it with your friends for days or weeks? What foods would you want at your Super Bowl party? Don't forget to write your answers to these questions in the comments down below. As always, I'll help you fix your mistakes. If you learned something new, don't forget to press like and subscribe so you can get more materials to help you continue learning English. As always, have a wonderful day. Toodles!